Hello, the Martin here, laddies. My name is Ryan Wilkinson. Welcome to my channel, Treats and Dentics, where treats and love, treats and dentics is life. This here video here, I'll be doing like an hour two off this. I've got like an hour one. That'll probably be about 2 months down the line, maybe. Uh, eBay reselling. This will be my first video, so I'll do like a second eBay reselling. This first one is mostly just like charity shops, things all charity shops, and there's like another one which is basically going to be like from a church sale, and some of the stuff I'll be keeping for myself, and then if some of the stuff doesn't sell, I'll be like, depending where I want to like sell or keep it. Also done like two charity shop videos before, so there'll be a playlist link in the description below. Anyways, first thing, I was just going to give us to my niece, and I was just like, oh, it is a, I realised what it was, and the back of it, I just seen it, just picked it up, because like it being turtles, of course, but it's actually 1993, so I put this on eBay for a tenner. I have a few views on it, not so much, maybe if I decrease the price, but on the day it's Donatello, on the day, if you can actually see there, if it actually focuses, I'm going to try and put it really close. Some people may look at that there and be like really critical of the actual figure, but it basically does like this here. If you get wrong way, is it? Clicks. I just flick these like puts his feet to the side and hold it like better. And then if I put his arms down a bit, sort of like this here, and then you have it like and hold it up a bit better. I got 30 of you. I'm not trying to give you a really good look at it. On the back of it, it says 1983 Playmates toys. So I don't know what that is. Something that's appeared in my screen pop up. 1983. It basically says like, if I can hold it actually straight. The focus in this is like kind of bad at times. It's probably like taking a while to pick it up, but it says 1983 or anyway, so you can just take my word for it. Someone, I put this on like local bands, sell the country as well as on eBay. On eBay, I have about 30 views and about 3 watchers, I think. If I ever post these in packaging, which will probably cost more, but I'm gonna go with my Hermes rather than Royal Mail, because Royal Mail's postage prices are a bit trash, like, to be honest. Wii U gamepad. This is something I've had for a while. It basically broke after 2 months of usage. This they don't sell these retail. Like if you're gonna buy a Wii U, like I would not buy a Wii U. I would just basically go and buy a what I got there, a Nintendo Switch. Like, but even like before the Switch is out, I wouldn't have bought one. Basically gamepad. It's broke. You can't like turn the power on. Like I'm holding the power right now, it won't turn on. There is power going to it inside. There's nothing wrong with the battery. It's probably like a motherboard or something to do with it. You can pay to get these sort of fixed, but it's going to cost like 20 quid, and it's like, no, since the Switch is out now, I'm basically just going to get myself a Switch. Some person like messaged me on Gumtree. That's the thing, I see every trying to sell stuff like local band sales, like rather on eBay. People like want to get stuff for basically like next to nothing, and it is ridiculous. Like it's like, do you have the rest of the Wii U console? I knew the person was going to be a time waster, and I was like, yeah, I do. I was selling with an R controller. I haven't listed it yet, but I've got a Pro controller plus the Wii U, and I was selling for 60 quid. And the person was like, how much for that there? And I was like, 60 quid. I wouldn't be surprised that turn and say to me, is that 60 quid for like the whole thing? It's like a Wii U, a broken, faulty controller, and an R controller with no games for 60 quid. No, I don't think so. I mean, like the Wii U, you can probably sell for about 60 to 80 quid. I'd say 60 quid on average be your best bet. So like 60 quid for the Wii U and 30 quid for the controller, and the person wanted like, it's big, I'm basically selling the Wii U for 30 quid. That's basically what they wanted. They could easily just take it off me and resell it. It's like, no. It could be people who buy it, could be making like 30 grand a year or more, just want stuff for next to nothing. You do get people get all the time. Someone's having this bag. Maybe it's just like, that's what it was. I felt something heavy in the bag. I was like, no, it's not going to be heavy. This here, I actually bought it. I'm going to keep it for myself, but that thing as well. See, if you're like eBay reselling this, is like, I haven't sold anything on eBay apart from like a GoPro camera, and that was basically like, I lost 30 quid on it, bought it once, tried it out, and was like, sure, this is trash. Like, it absolutely was trash. I didn't want it. But this here, I would like to keep it for myself. I just need to turn this here a bit around. If you ever like buy like tags and stuff, you want to get them a bit of clean, maybe put Febreze on them. Get a clean one or a garden on, set in the washing line, just get like washing up like going like in a bit of a circle. Don't overly take my word for it. I'm not overly experienced. There's other people out there more experienced than I am. But this is Leonardo, so that's Leonardo done. Yeah, Leonardo. Yeah, Leonardo's pretty cool. It is a plush and teddies. Like, is there much difference? Like, it's like the same or different names? But this is done. This is Nickelodeon one. What am I watched the Turtles film like last time from 2007. It was okay, play by play, and there's also what else are they called? I don't want to be putting too much stuff about because I have a dog in the house and I want like cursing around. I don't know how much that costs, like maybe like £2 a baby. I think it's really great reselling. I want to buy stuff like really cheap. There's one of my hairs. My hair looks like it's pretty much be getting like ginger or something. But this here, like I was trying to sell this as a bundle with like something else, and I realized what it was afterwards because there's no figures hanging with it. But see, like if you're like buying and selling stuff, like make sure you do a bit of research, like not just on the price, but like on the actual product as well. It was like a Lion Guard thing, like you have the Lion King and the Lion Guard, but it's like a spin off like about 20 years later. It's or if it more just body separate, it's not a bundle with it because it was like a prehistoric thing until I realized what it was. This here was probably like 150. I think it's a Diplodocus. I think that's what they call it. There's this here dinosaur. And then like if you can actually see the eyes sort of. The quality of this are fairly fine, not the greatest. It's not to do with the camera, to the lighting. I just don't want my blinds because like, the really annoying thing is like whenever you're doing YouTube videos like what's it called, like lighting, there is a thread in this here which I need to cut. You always want to cut like threads and stuff. Quality of this here is actually decent as well. This is like 50p, so it's like £1. This is a different charity shop, like a church charity shop, like about minutes away from my house. It's been there for years and I just never went to it. So if you keep going like every day, every week, you'll like it'll be like nothing. But once you go in, once the blue moon, they'll fill up and stuff. So on like charity shops, you're practically dead. But pterodactyl, that's the right dinosaur. I'm pretty sure it's a pterodactyl. Just give you a quick look at that there. So this was 50p. This one here was £1. So it's basically I think it's like small, medium, and large. So the large one's like a really like massive teddy. I'm not too sure this one here was 50p or £1. I want to bundle this with money to push stuff. That thing, there was a lot of 50-20 to push stuff and go for a bit, but it looks like, think of like one of our dogs, it looks like it's never been to the vet in its life, it's never been washed, it's never been like, how do you say washed there, it's never been washed before, it's never been like combed, or well, not so much combed brush. This guy used to live down the street from me, his mum lives there, and they had a dog called Rusty. You might still say the dog was practically just rust like it. As mum said, had a mange, you actually could see its skin, like, it did get bossed like, but never got walked, really looked after, probably never took into the vet in its life. Online, you think you could sell stuff like at Christmas time because it's like Christmasy. So that's our. So that's probably like 50, £1. I don't know, maybe £2 to £3 for that there. There's some stuff like here I'm not gonna like show off as well. But like what I haven't listed or it's not really be bothered. That stuff's listed, but well, the one you put in isn't listed. I'm gonna relist it. Well, that's thing. What you want to do is if you're buying teddies, give them good clean, buy them in bundles. See if you can sell them all in bundles or separate in the major bundles. Hammer as well. So next up, I need to get storage boxes. I don't want small ones. I want like ones that are pretty like wide, about almost 3 feet wide. What's this here? I think it's another teddy. I actually kind of bought this one here for myself, and I might actually sell. The face looks a bit messed up. That thing as well. See your postage and posting stuff. People are like, would you do free postage? And it's just like, if it was a millionaire, but like, why should I pay for like postage if I'm not getting any money out of it? This year was only about for a tenner. Back in the day, like South Park stuff was amazing. Like, I mean, everyone was playing the South Park like in the 90s, early 2000s. The face can maybe do a bit of a cleaning because it's like pretty white, but not bad. It's got a wee bit of a tag hanging out the right hand side you can see. But that was really cheap. It's weird because there's things like that were smaller, not they're like going for more. I just need to hold my back. But Kenny from South Park, as you can see, if I tilt it around like that other side, sorry, that side over there, there's been her stuff in his freaking face. Thing about teddies that we can get like cards and stuff on them. I was on a charge up, I think I went in town. I spent about a couple hours in town. I think that's like the only thing I bought. Actually, I might bundle this with a teddy, probably think of it now. Because when the food stuff sells, it's kind of missing something. If you're getting figures and stuff, I would give them a clean with like B-Wave and stuff. That thing though, like there was stuff that is like you'll see stuff that looks like absolute trash and goes for more compared to stuff that looks really like quality and goes for less. It's kind of like a really baby toy, but I need to give it a bit of a clean. It's like 50 beer. I might have seen it like just sitting there like on a shelf with like random trash in an Oxfam, like more of a furniture store. That rattle's just annoying. It's like I think it's like a chain, like if you're feeling like a toilet or something, and then it's just like that there happens. But like they're sitting on a log, which you can think of as like a log or a stage. I think I should get that there, like really in. I'll tilt you might be able to see the quality of it, like in terms of like dirt and dust and all that stuff. But I'm thinking if I bundled like that Winnie the Pooh, a couple of Winnie the Pooh things downstairs, and this year maybe like 25 I'm lucky. You always want to ask for more than like you actually want. That, my God, like the hairs and that. I'm actually not as I'm gonna do. This is a tip for you. What you should do. I hope this video actually isn't freezing. By the way, I'm actually gonna play this video back. But if it does freeze, I don't know what I'm gonna do again or not. So if you're watching this and it's actually froze, then like you'll know like if it's up. Can't remember if I say, oh yeah, it's froze. Like, see, you have this computer's trash. By the way, I'm getting a new computer. Like, I'm saying, like, why do people make slow computers? Why do they make slow cars if you can walk faster than that slow car? Anyways, back to the video. I would hoover stuff. You can dust stuff, but then again, like a duster basically like keeps dust and like dirt and hairs and all on it. So like what I would basically do is like hoover stuff, baby wipes, rinse stuff out, because then it can basically just look like better quality. Trying to show me. Well, yeah, let's say at the land guard. This here actually came with figures. No, it didn't. Well, this one here didn't come with figures. I mean, like, if it written. Why is it doing that for? It's weird how I've never been that before. There's been a way where I get that to go back. It's basically supposed to be like a waterfall. Think of like a wee flap to go inside. If I bend it back, hopefully I can straighten it out a bit. Because I don't want it to look trash. But there's like a platform. I think this will probably be the front of it. Yeah, I would say so. That platform there goes down. This bit, sorry, over here. There was a button, I think, to like to raise this. This here only cost £1. That's saying, see if you're reselling now. I see people like on eBay reselling stuff. And I'm getting stuck next to that, and I'm like, oh my God, I need to live in those areas, like where it's in like the UK, like in England, or even like in America or something. But like £1 for this here, there's like you push that down and that does nothing. I don't think it's so. I'm not sure it's supposed to do anything. Like this retail with a couple of figures. The thing is, if I could go to a car resale or eBay, see someone that basically doesn't know how to list stuff, selling something for next to nothing, go in, see if I'm going to sell a strand for £10 on its own. See if I had like 3 figures with this, let's say like Simba or whoever, a lion, let's just say a lion, right? So a lion, let's say a rhino, a hippo or something that actually belongs to this, not like just like random like animals. About 3 characters, probably would sell for like 15 quid. So if I don't get this here sold anytime soon, that's kind of cool. That goes in and out. Does it come off? So this here actually, didn't realise, that comes in and out. Pardon me. And then I don't know if there's a button for it or you just like use your hands to open and close it. I don't know what kind of animal that's supposed to be. I'm thinking like a scorpion or something, like some like weird kind of thing. It's like opens and closes just like that there. And then that's just a random flap. I don't really even does much. Like here, when I seen it in the chart or the church charity shop for £1, I was like, yeah, I'm getting that. I just want to leave that there, just putting that back in fucking hand. Also, you have to be open-minded, by the way, when it comes to reselling. So, like, I've seen these here. They're like, I've seen them on eBay. Like, well, not these exact same ones, but after I came home, I was like, well, I take a chance on these. I think it was 30p for like 10. I can't even remember the price, but there's a Tupperware container for them, so I'm probably just going to go down like this week or next week and just buy an entire lot. Because I mean, let's put this out. Let's say like you're buying 30 things, right, and it costs you, let's say, £3 for 30 things, and you're selling for £1 each. You basically made 10 times profit. Obviously, without like seller fees and stuff. Dear Manor, probably not going to see it that well. It's a shark cap, so it's not open. The box is a wee bit damaged. You could probably sell them for £2 if you're lucky. If it's on 150 free postage packaging, so we'll get that. So we'll be happy now. This here, if it goes to the right person, that'd be good. Like someone's more of a collector. So Woody Woodpeck, I put this on for 20 quid, just like, because that's the thing. Just because something's rare doesn't mean it has a collector value, or let's say a market for it. England. So England, it was I thought this was actually made in 95. Got that wrong. It's actually made. It says 94 on one side, 95 on the other side. So it was the England, as in the England football team, France, as in the France World Cup, 1988, and it was either made in 94 or 95. This package contains metal, staples, whatever. So £5.99p this is bought for. I bought it for like 95p, I think. Out of a charity shop, 95p. So I'm really hoping I can actually get like 20 quid for that. Like, me personally, I would have paid 20 quid for it. I mean, like, I would pay a fiver for it back in the day if I really wanted to. That thing, whenever people see stuff like this, one person will see it as a boot bag to put your boots in, and the second person will basically see it as a collector item. I see it more of a collector's item, considering it's sealed. Back in the day, would you see this as a collector's item? Well, in a way, it concerns the World Cup, and if you like kept it sealed for years, like, you know what I mean. So hopefully someone comes along and actually wants that. But I say like 20 or 25 pounds. This here is a nice, decent teddy. When I seen it, I thought, all back, it's big. Nothing about teddies, the dirt and dust and the fur and stuff. One thing I really need for eBay and also for my YouTube videos is a higher quality camera and better lighting and whatnot. Like a DSLR camera, or else you just call it digital SLR, just say DSLR instead. Camera. This is about £3, and I'm going to try and, you know, these are pop-ups down the bottom screen. I'm going to try and sell this here for like 15 quid. It's not a bad looking thingy teddy, it's really soft. One thing you want to do as well is like smell the teddies to see if like how bad they smell like toys, and then you probably just give them a clean, use for breeze and whatnot. It's burning out my face a bit, well, darkening it off with the shadow. And this here, the teddy looks a bit depressed, but whenever you look at it like face to face, it looks okay. It just looks like it's like a standard sort of like face kind of, but not bad for the price. I was shooting for like 15 quid for that there. You want to sort of like aim high, and then if people can haggle, they'll be like, would you take a tenner for it? And you'll be like I just turn and be honest, like, no, if it doesn't sell by the end of the week, or like, let's say by Friday, like 3 to 5 days, it's yours. And then when we get back on that, they'll probably just turn around and say, like, they're not interested, or they'll just ignore you. And like, fuck's sake. But, not a bad looking teddy, very nice condition, probably like a year old if even. Someone could have probably just bought it for a gift, and someone's looking at it and want it, and give it to the charity shop. But I have 3 teddies that are pretty big, and what I'm going to do is maybe I'm going to sell 3 of them. I want to sell them for 15 quid each. Well, one for a tenner. I'll sell one of the teddies for a tenner. I'll sell that one there and this one here for 15 quid each. And if I can basically sell all 3 of them, I will sell all 3 of them together for 30 quid or maybe 35. See the annoying thing as well, one thing I really hate, see you go onto eBay or like Facebook Gumtree, you take pictures of stuff and you're going to sell it. Like there's so many people out there really naive. I think it's mostly like women, but even guys as well, right? When it comes to measurements, it's like I remember like it was something I was going to do for someone. It was like wall art painting when I was down there. I've never done it like, but I was going to like go to the woman's house and like paint on her walls for her. I mean, I've done my own house and stuff, and like done like a lot of canvases. And I was like, she's like, I'm gonna wait till my hubby gets back and like for measurements. And I was like, it's not even that hard to measure a wall. For sake, all you do is pull out a measuring tape, measure the length, and measure the height, and there you have it. But the thing is, whenever you take pictures of stuff, it's like whenever I seen pictures of stuff on eBay, it was a lot bigger when it came. So it's kind of good to do like measurements. I mean, look at this here teddy here, right? So here's my head right here, and it goes down to, let me see, just below where the nipples breast would be. So, but there's my belly button there, so it's going to about there. What's that, like 4 or 5 inches or something? So this is actually a decent condition. This here cost me. This is in the church charity shop as well. I can put the ears down a bit, not their ear there. It's really nice teddy. That's the thing. See, whenever you're selling stuff, people don't actually see it in person. It looks a lot different. And I think, see if the eyes stuck out more, it would actually basically like boost the quality of it to make it look so much more bigger. Well, better, I mean. But it feels a wee bit rough sort of down like at their side there. Condition was pretty nice, and like I like the fur, like sort of the coat, the way it sort of sticks out. But I was thinking, some people see teddies, like a lot of people just give them out. I was doing a bit of research around, like just looking online, and some girl said she worked in a charity shop, and she basically said that what happens is people just like probably buy the teddies like from charity shops just to give to their dogs or part of the shreds. And she was saying that people that work in the charity shops, that basically what they would do is just like fire all the stuff in the skip. Like if like sure, like say going to someone, they're going to a dog or going to this skip. I've seen this in the charity shop for £4. I want to try and buy lower. The thing is, see if I get this here sold, I've still made a profit no matter what anyway, because I'm not going to sell for like £4 if I spot it for it. The thing is, you need to take pictures of this and you can't really see it. The thing is, though, because it's like on cellophane, or well, plastic wrapping, You're not really going to see it that well. So like I'm thinking 15 quid for this, but I might just bring it down to like a tenner. It might be a bit hard to sell this here though. Unless someone's having a baby anytime soon. But then the boys will be like, oh yeah, I'll just go to their store and buy it, even though it's brand new and sealed anyway. Sometimes it can be hard to sell stuff. Not so much. Kind of depend on what it is, at the same time not. Just like some people just try to be really awkward with things. I've so much stuff in my room, like to get around. I was thinking these here wouldn't be worth that much, but if I sold them, I'd rather not sell on eBay. That's the thing with eBay. When people see postage, they're just like, no. Because I mean, like obviously, like depending on the courier, I'm gonna go with my Hermes. Apparently, they can like, come to your house and collect stuff, so if they got no charge, that's great. Cheaper than the post office as well, which is me having to leave my house. To go to the post office and queue and whatnot. Angry Birds Star Wars. This here was probably like, I'd say maybe about £1. That was in the church charity shop. This is in an art charity shop. I don't want to just buy stuff for the sake of it. I feel like I'm doing it. There's like, you need like, know what to buy, like smart band. It's got like curves and stuff started. Like a bit of clean, but like, playing the hero, Darth Vader and Stormtrooper. That thing about teddies as well. Basically get hair stuff in. And then there's this here. This was like 50p, I think. See, when I put this on right now, I actually can hear an echo. So I'm not too sure if you can hear an echo playing back in the video. It's actually really weird. Like I can hear an echo when I have it on. It's a bit scratched up. I was thinking if I could sell 3 of them for a tenner. I might just try and sell them locally. That's the thing. The way people say like one man's junk is another man's treasure. It's not really true. You know what I mean? It's like if I see something I really want, I'll buy it. Like and like it's in a chart up. Like oh yeah, I want this for myself. But like just because I think like that doesn't mean everyone else will. This here, I thought maybe I could sell this here because the cost is designer. This should be rare. I've seen it on eBay. 10 to 15 quid. The condition's pretty nice. Apart from like there's bits of fluff on the t-shirt. It's actually nice quality. It says limited edition 2010 as well there on the paw, and it is a Lacoste teddy, which isn't too bad looking. Depends if you're into like designer, the cost, or like you know like compared to Mirror stuff. It's actually really nice and soft. This here was like I think I paid about £2 or something this year. That's saying though, see like in England, like Harvard sales, I've actually noticed like people in England. There's a guy watching on YouTube, I'll link this channel in the description below if you remember. You can go to Harvard sales and he can probably like buy like about 10 of them or teddies for like 20 each, basically make hundreds of profit. This here is pretty unique. If I don't get this sold, I actually will keep this here for myself. But it's a Guess Who, it's called Guess Who Extra. I don't know if there's batteries in it, you can just probably like, take them out. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A lot of screws. That's the front of it. MB, I can't remember what the company's called for MB. Try to get the things to stick up so no one as well. So once you open it up, this is basically what you'll see like this here. See the qualities of the crap and all file things. I definitely do need a new webcam. This webcam costs me about 80 quid and it's a Logitech webcam C920 I think. So you can lift them up. I think you can take them out as well. But this is pretty cool. There's like cards. I think there's like 4 cards and they're like double sided. So there's like random kids. Look at the color now whenever I just screw that there because it doesn't actually focus. If I just this here, see, then it focuses. So there's kids. If I just hold up, you get some of the kids, and then this one here is Usual Suspects, which is the standard ones. And then it's actually pretty cool as well, by the way. I'm not too sure what the electronic. Wait, there's monsters. And then, yeah, that's animals. So no one trying to get up in the backyard. And this group's only got for now. I never watched all of 24. I've got the entire series to watch. I actually get the box. No, I'm not going to open this. I think there's like literally 1 card missing. Plus thing about board games, you open them all and you have to go through them all and stuff. It's just effort. Jack Bauer. That's how you pronounce his name. And that's actually upside down. I've never played like any of these style of games before, like about TV shows and film and stuff. I like Disney Scenic games. I've got like Brand Scenic as well. What else? We got the show. We got a few more things. As you can see in each storage, like that does stick fell down, but it's not even broken, and it's still in perfect good condition anyway. Apart from like the bit of flap it's messed up. This here as well, Peppa Pig. I think it's cost me like about £1. I really need to get storage. Like some rooms just bombarding down my freaking head. Anyway, so like storage boxes I've seen this here. I'm not going to turn on because I don't know how to turn off. See the thing is with the stickers. That's the thing. See, whenever I look at this here, right, face to face, it looks good. But see, whenever you take pictures of stuff, that's really annoying. It's all about the quality of the camera. Angles in a way, and the lighting. Because the thing is, right, see, whenever I look at this right now, face to face, well, face to face, you know what I mean, in person, it looks good. See, I took pictures of it and post online. See, because like the way the light's like shining on the stickers, there's like creases on some of the stickers, so the quality looks crap. People like, the people will basically just look at them like, no thanks, it looks like trash. I've seen it retail for £20, so I'm gonna try. I was going to sell for a £5, but I'm gonna try and sell for a £10. I was supposed to like meet someone and like pick. I was supposed to meet someone in town, and they basically just like ignore me, and then they delete their post online on Gumtree. So basically going like about like stuff like that, or like Facebook and Gumtree, like the downside to it, like people just ignore you, and then the pods sell or give it away, or else the pods are relisted. So I was kind of grim, but I was going to town like last week to meet another person anyway. So at least got that there. But I was thinking like I've got like a Peppa Pig patty of that person and bundled that. I could maybe bundle them for £15, if not £10. There. That's annoying. See, I'm doing these sort of videos. I have to basically, I was saying, no, I'm going to do a video or I was like, you have to motivate yourself. Because like getting all their stuff and just like, oh my god. This is out of the church charity shop. Honestly, I would love this. I'm sitting pretty far back, by the way. I would actually like this here to play with myself, like even like try it myself. Maybe the adult version of it. The kids one you play with kids. It's pretty cool though. I'll show you part of it. So basically, you open up the board. It's kind of like axiotes or crosses and knots, right? Whether it's upside down or not, I don't like her. So there's basically the board right there. It has instructions, everything. It's like, I don't remember, it was £1, £1.50. I'm going to try and sell for like a £10. Because board games can be like about 15 to 20 quid. Monopoly's like 30 quid. It's weird. You have like Play-Doh, like the craft something. That's going to be like, you can just go out and buy your own Play-Dohs, but it's going to be really annoying. So 4 people, 4 colors. You can basically slot these here on top of each other. So there's like red and like a bluey sort of green, and then there's green. So basically, whenever you fill the board like once, you can go on top of each other just like once. Whoever has the most like counters on the board or tokens, whatever you want to call them, basically like wins. So you can see it with the cross the board like that there, and it's basically a singular one like right there. There's a timer, about like 30 seconds, egg timer. There's cards. Whenever you roll a dice, I think the dice basically just tells you what to do. So there's only 1 dice. Some games have like 2 dices, as in 2 different dices, like for different things. This is actually pretty cool. I think you have to win on a solo challenge. Cards are really thin, like quality. Let me see. So it tells you like the basically categories, like so it's like it's solo and combo, and then it goes into like different things. So it's like mini max. I read the question out loud and make my guess. You check my answer. If I'm right, I place my token. Pick the game with the most pieces of equipment. Snap, backgammon, and chess. I don't understand that. But basically, you have like see like that there. It's like a secret message. And if you put on the goggles, I think that's what it is. Pick the game with the most pieces of equipment. So I'm guessing it'll probably be chess if that's right. But, oh no, snap, backgammon, and chess. So this is basically the answer right here. It says snap. It's called it dark. It's hard to say. It says snap. Snap requires 52 cards from a standard deck. You'll need 30 odd items to play either chess or backgammon. Opponents not included. So 30 pieces in chess, I'm guessing. I thought there was more than that. Actually seems like an interesting game if you have those goggles. So it'd be pretty sweet for kids, like. So hopefully someone buys this here. That's what it says as well about eBay. The downside is like postage. It's like when it comes to postage, it's not just postage, it's postage and packaging. It's like if you pay the packaging, the other person pays the postage. But let's say the packaging costs you like about £1 or £2, you're still losing a bit of money every time. I mean, if I was loaded like and it's like 50 grand a year by her, I'll be making these videos out once a week for like the next couple of months and just see where I'm going. So hopefully be selling a lot of stuff. Screwball Scramble. This is about £1 in the shirt shop as well. Pardon me. It's missing one ball, but you can buy these off eBay. It's around over at £7 not there. Just the running price. That's thing. Same you over £7. Some people like you take a fiver and it's like no. That's thing. See if you try to sell something on Facebook or Gumtree to people, they'll always want to deliver it. They'll always want this here not there. I'd rather buy something off Facebook and Gumtree than sell it. But if it's like big like teddies, or sell because like on eBay, people are going to be like, that teddy's like massive, like it's not even like heavy, it's just like the height and the width of it, and then the price goes up due to height and width, which is a bit ridiculous. That's just the real downfall, like straight away for like eBay. Pluto, I think there might be one piece missing. I counted them all. There's like a new card on this here. Some of the cards, like I'll show you. 1 second. I never realised what way Cluedo works. I haven't played it since I was 18, and if you haven't played it, definitely 100% recommend playing it. I played it, was about 18 years old at Christmas. Sister bought it, and played about 5 games in it. It was amazing. You have your clue cards, so it's basically like something like what was that, where, what was that, what happened, where, what happened, where, what was that, where. So it's basically like where the oven timer goes off. Anyone holding the kitchen card must refill it in front of them, refill it and leave it face up in front of them. So basically the way it works is you put 3 cards in an envelope, right? So it's a character, a weapon, and a room. So it's like who killed, I can't even remember what the character's called. The character who basically died, obviously you don't play as him, of course, unless you play as a zombie for something. So it's basically like Professor Plum killed the person in the kitchen with us here. So where it says anyone holding the kitchen card, you have a checklist, basically to check stuff off, right? So I'm explaining quickly the rules, but right when I'm playing this, you can get Simpsons, Cluedo and stuff, but I'm getting that. I'm going to keep some board games for myself, by the way, so I'll do a board game collections video in the future. Anyone holding the kitchen card must refill it and leave it face up for the entire game. So basically the way this here basically happens is, let's say the kitchen card is in the envelope, right, and then no one can refill it, whereas let's say I have the kitchen card, or like this person here sitting next to me has the kitchen card, so I'll go right there and be like, okay, well, the person wasn't killed in the kitchen. You know what I mean? So hopefully you sort of like follow that. But Cluedo's a really good game. This here, I went into one charity shop and bought one for myself for £4 some. As I was saying, like, see, when it comes to charity shop, you have to shop around. Obviously, I live in the UK, of course, so like, let's say you go on the 1X farm and you go on an RX farm, it's let's say about 20 minutes up the road, or like 20 minutes bus journey, 1X farm compared to an RX farm, the prices will be different. It's not like, let's say you go on the one Tesco and our Tesco, and like Tesco's over the UK, the prices could be literally like all the same. They probably have like all the same offers or maybe different stuff. But like charity shops, like two of the same like charity shops, like be like different. One I paid, I don't know which one's which, but one was like about £4. So I thought I'm buying it because I'm getting it for myself. This is before I even start getting the reselling. And another one was like £2.30, weird price like. So Friends seen it. The thing is, Friends lasted from 1994 to 2004. This game came out in like 2000 or something before the show ended. So it's like you pretty much have like, let's say it came out in like 2005, or I can't remember what year, but let's just say it came out in 2005 or whatever after the show ended. You've got about 10 like seasons of like episodes. How you should know all knowledge. I mean, I've watched Friends all the way through about twice. So I kind of just bought for the crack. I mean, I'll try it if I don't like it, just resell it. Trivial Pursuit, I don't even know why I bought this. I guess it's like you're going through a phase of stuff, but it's pretty heavy. Some nerds out there, people that probably go into like university and spend their lives friggin' studying, like Stephen Hawking or whatever. I think there's about 800 cards. There's 4,500 questions, or 4,800 questions. It says exciting and fun. I don't think everyone will find this game exciting or fun. Pretty damn friggin' heavy. These here as well, I don't know how long this video is going to be lasting. So I'm going to sell this here one here for about a tenner. I bought another lot and I'm going to continue to buy more. I think the previous ones, or let's say previous ones, like from about, I think it started about 2005, or not 2005, sorry, 2007, 2008. No, there's not even open out there. It's like basically Match Attack. Have you ever seen these in charity shops? Well, if you live in the UK, outside the UK, you won't see them. Unless maybe international teams. This one here is like pretty much full. It cost me about 400 cards, about 150 I think I paid for this. There's limited edition cards, so there's like, let me see, gold limited, gold, silver and bronze. Yeah, they're just the same numbers, just different looking. So it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, think it's like 14 limited editions, but I'll just show this here. Like, if anyone can tell me the value is, or because I haven't seen anywhere like on eBay or whatever, value. Hopefully, you can actually sort of like see that there. You might be able to see the quality. So I'm holding it back a bit too far because I've got so much stuff like in my room at the moment. And I'll be putting stuff into the loft as well. Or it's just like, what team's that? Spurs. I think this is all Spurs. So it's basically UK teams. If you're watching this, you go to the UK. It's just like football, or what you would call in America soccer, but it's football here. It's a different sport. Well, I mean, it basically is soccer, like, but we call football. So it's like Man United, Liverpool, Everton, Chelsea, Leeds. I don't know what Leeds are actually, but you get the idea. Almost in. This was like £4, and it went down to £2. I'm gonna try and. I actually thought that we'd be able to get more for this because like chess sets. You have like people are like. You have people who are like really old, like 90 years old, and probably sit and play chess, maybe collect sets and stuff. The guy's hanging around, his dad was on the corporate sales all the time. He basically bought chess sets, and he's like, "Do you like chess, Ryan?" Or I think I told him I liked chess or something. And I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "I bought like so many chess sets and like all his books how to play the game, the game, and he's never even played it." I think he's basically just like just going and buy stuff, corporate sales. It's like I could teach you able to play it. It's not really that difficult because you have like Google. The box is a bit beat up, like, but it's a glass chessboard, which is pretty heavy. It's like, I don't know, like, I'm trying to compare it to something. Maybe like, think of like glass placemats for eating your dinner. So like, you got there, and then you go on the other side. It's probably like, you probably can't see it that well. It's like not printed on both sides, and like printed on one side. But it's glass, you can see through it, of course. So it's basically like clear and frosted. So the clear pieces I'll show you in a second. The clear pieces are obviously like kind of like sort of like see-through, like the windows sort of, and then the frosted ones. It's not like, you know, your typical black and white. If another chess set, then the stars got given away to me, or given away to me and given to me. I think my mom's friend, like, I don't know if he was giving it to her, giving it away, like, because you ran like chess, like, yeah, like, here you can like, take it out. But some chess, it's a wooden chess set. Some chess sets look really good. Normal, just look like dull and boring. There's like a Mario one, which looks pretty cool. It's not even fitting properly. But the box, there's the box there. You can see like what you got there. You can see it's a bit beat up. So it would look pretty cool. Like, so if I put this online and I say like it's in a mid, that's my money. So I put this online, right? Go on eBay and be like, there's no box. So like, not that flat. So I go on eBay and basically like, be like, there's no box with this here, and then like I just show it off, and like I show that the condition of it's amazing. It looks an amazing condition. I could probably sell her 15, 20 quid. So you put up the box, and the box looks terrible. People are like, maybe think for a tenner. That's saying people are quicker to point out the flaws and stuff. I mean, I do it myself, like, but it's basically whenever I'm buying stuff for like personal, like, well, usually that's like figures and stuff, or like mugs, like, you know, the paint jobs on them. But it's a really, really nice setup up in the box, and it's good condition with the box. Don't know how much we sell for. I think that's pretty much everything. I mean, like, when we get the pieces. I've got more stuff to show, but I'm going to do like 2 or 3 more videos. So the pieces, these are always put in a sandwich bag, so this cost me £2. If I sell this, I'll be happy. I don't think I could sell for more than a tenner, but I mean, I thought I would be able to get 20 quid for it. It's a really nice looking set, but that's saying it, but I think, oh, this looks amazing. You go to the jewelry store and you see like rings that look amazing, and you probably sell them for nothing, or else they could look amazing, like, and there's like really cheaply made over, and that's why they're cheap. So there's like the see-through pieces. You know, sort of like see through the clear ones. Let's just call them clear. Clear, just a normal, there's a pawn. I don't know if you could smash these. I mean, like, we should probably could like. They feel like glass, I mean, I suppose they are glass now, but you know, I mean, compared to like the glass boards, it's a lot different. Frosted ones, there was basically a pawn. I mean, if you like chess, like this would be a really nice set to have. Like, I do like chess, so I might keep it. If I don't get it sold, I'll keep it. And if I do get it sold, maybe I can just rebuy one in the future. This actually is missing at the bottom. You have like the sort of spongy things, like there, and that they're knight or horse. No, wait, the horses are knights. It's confusing as hell, because those there are actually known as the bishops, but they look like knights, and the horses are known, known as knights. Confusing as hell. There's a few more things. If you want to give me like a rough idea of like pricing, if you want, like, depending on what you would price, not much you would buy for, and much you would price for, if you're pricing this stuff as well. Yeah, I'll probably put in the title as well, UK eBay reseller or whatever. I'm not even going to try and see that, we'll leave that there for now. But if you think the fair pricing on everything, you think the pricing's decent, I would like to know your thoughts on that. And also the match tax, I need to know the file name. The standard cards are probably worth next to nothing with the gold. The gold limited, there's like basically gold limited, bronze, and gold, silver, and bronze. Also, as well, see like on the tens. I'm not too sure, but just tens I've seen it. Maybe packs. The way like limited edition stuff is, you can actually like if you actually like buy like let's say you buy a binder or a folder like a carry case and something like to store your cards in, and actually will like say you've got a chance to get this here from this year, which is pretty cool, or I'll tell you the exact one. So I think you only get like certain cards from like certain things rather than like like buying like as many packets as possible. Let's say you buy like I'll just say Ronaldo, for instance, right? Because I don't really mean that many footballers don't like football. Let's say Ronaldo, like you want the gold limited edition one, you can get many pack. Like even if you put like open up 100 packets, you still can get it because you're gonna get like from a certain way. But if you look at the tens, it tells you like the ratio of being able to put like gold, silver, and bronze. So like the bronze card, I think it's like every 5 and 8 tens, I think it was. Anyways, that's the end of the video. If you want to see more, then consider subscribing. I'll say in the start of the video, links in the description down below to other playlists on this channel. I've got about 20 videos, maybe more on this channel. I don't know, about 20. But 2 charity shops videos. I've got this one here for eBay resale. I've only got a church sale one where it won't be as long. I didn't even think this video was going to be so long, so you watched. Thank you. And also, there's one of Teddy's. I got more Teddy's that will probably come tomorrow. So maybe about another 3 videos after this here, and I'll be me for about a month or more. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, thank you for watching. Arrivederci.